Nizul here. Hey, quick note on episode 5. Our primary camera that we normally go with malfunctioned. So this episode is actually shot with our footage from our backup camera. It's a different field of view. It's like lower, shows all the players, but unfortunately it doesn't show yours truly. Once we discovered the mistake, though, we quickly moved back to our normal camera. So this episode's very short. So I just want to let you know everything goes back to normal in episode 6. And I also want to let you know that we really appreciate you watching.
Welcome back. I hope everyone slept well.
Oh, yeah.
About to return and kick this off, but as we do before we start each day together in gaming, gentlemen, to victory! Oh yeah, oh yeah.
None for you.
No, that was a denial.
He
is what it
went to
was.
clink and we denied.
All right, just to refresh here, we are in the Frothy Mug Tavern. You were smelling that smell of burnt flesh, and Sharky was behind the bar, and you tore down his sign. You threw that right in the hearth. Came over, picked him up, and then you said you have him like, how do you have him?
I'm carrying him like a suitcase.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Okay, and you guys stomped over to the door and kicked open the door. But in the meantime, when when you went to bed at night, Sharky went to his room, you went to your room, you went to bed, and all of a sudden you just got bushwhacked in the middle of the night, and you literally woke up in a cauldron, sitting there submerged in the water with all your own vegetables and supplies from your own kitchen there. And they haven't lit a fire under you, but unfortunately they have another fire over there, and poor Amanda has been barbecued, making that smell that reminded you of the 10-year ago event that happened in your life. So you kick open the door and you guys see these two creatures. They look like they're humongous, like troll size, but they seem to have like gills on them, and you can see the way they look. They have like fins and stuff. And you said you have knowledge.
Nature.
Knowledge Inc. Why don't you make a check on that and see if you can identify what these creatures are?
Knowledge, nature stuff. 26.
Oh, yes. Okay, not only that, you know exactly what these are because you've sailed the seas for so long. These are called Scrags. Scrags are aquatic trolls, okay? And you know with that roll of 25, you've also learned that they do regenerate, and you know this, okay? And you also, with that high of a roll, understand, too, how to defeat them. There's two things you can do to a troll to kill it for good, and that means you have to use either fire or acid, so... So now you obviously can relate that as a free action to the party.
Gotcha.
And yell it out and be like, trolls! so they're called Scrags. And without further ado, gentlemen, why don't we roll initiative?
Of course, with that roll, you know that this one's named Ed and that one's named Sam.
8.
10.
I'm a bit slow this morning.
24.
He's got a pep in his step.
No, that's a serious roll.
Yeah.
That is a serious roll.
You'll get to go twice.
Yeah, pretty much.
18.
And 24. All right, guys, we got this ready. Before we start, though, since you are grappling Sharky, you have the grapple condition, so there's a reference for you. So both you and Sharky have the grappled condition, and we start this combat off. There's the situation right there. And before we start, I just want you to make a perception check. It's got to be a good one, though.
Good one.
A good one, like 25-ish and above, you know.
25. Well, how about 32?
Yeah, you have an ability to see things. So even though this gigantic Scrag is above you and dunking you and stuff, you see the spigot over there where Amanda's being cooked in the other one. But the other one has a big bag on his back. And what caught your eye was your greatsword sticking out of the bag. And it looks like they took all your stuff.
Before he dunks you.
Exactly. All right, that's awesome. Okay, we'll kick it off. Round 1. Ivandar, you're up first.
All right, we're going to we're going to move.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, and then we're going to tumble.
Okay, also just real quick, when you move a diagonal, the first move that you do costs 5, the second one would cost 10. So you would actually, it would be, so now you're at 20 because you did 2 diagonal moves.
Okay.
And then it goes back to 5, then to 10, and just alternates.
All right, so we're going to do a tumble check.
Tumble
and
check to go-
acrobatic, we're going to move over to this spot.
Trying to
here, so,
avoid any type of attack of opportunity.
Right, correct.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
18 or 16, and then my acrobatics, that is a 30.
I need to know what a 30 looks like. That's such a great roll. What happened?
I run up and step off the railing there, and then step onto him
Nice.
because he's huge. He's like a
Yeah,
wall. Just
totally.
slab. Excuse me. Then just tumble up, step up.
Of course, as you hit him, jump off his shoulder, he's all, and the air goes by.
Yeah, we're gonna land, flip the cloak back, and while we're jumping, I drew one of my daggers
Okay,
from the boot.
cool.
And we're going to, well, pretty much the end of the turn, but we're gonna try and start cutting his ropes.
Okay, and let's go ahead and make a standard attack roll. It's not much as far as the DC of this because there's a lot of rope, and I just want to see how effective you are. The higher you roll, the more rope you cut.
All right, that would be plus my attack bonus or all of it.
Yeah, if you're going to use your dagger and make an attack with the dagger, add that.
Okay, so that is a 23.
Okay, Von Stad, you see him take a dagger out, and he just aggressively brings it down, and you're just like, ugh! But he's your buddy, so you know you're in there, and there's nothing you can do anyway. And the entirety of your rope is sliced through in one swift move. You're free.
A little part of me inside goes, freedom.
Awesome.
I don't know if this helps. Flip the dagger around and offer it to you.
Oh, much obliged.
Nah,
He's gonna. Oh,
Not yet.
Mine.
Yeah.
That's into your turn?
That is into
Okay.
my turn.
Next to go is the Scrags. All right, we got a big Scrag there, and he sees that. No! And then he takes, I think I'm going to roll to see who. He's upset at you, but his main friend over here is Von Stad. So this troll, who's an aquatic troll called a Scrag, I think what he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and try to grapple you. So he's got his hand on you already. He's actually going to go and officially grab you and try to probably drown you. Who knows what he's going to do? But let's go ahead and he's going to make a grapple check, which is a CMB, and he rolls a 24. And what is your CMD? No, you don't roll that. You just give me your CMD, please. Combat.
21.
So he rolled a 24, so that's a hit. So he's successful with his,
I
with his
don't get to
grapple.
roll on CMD.
You don't roll, no. That's like your armor class against combat maneuvers. So you are now grappled. Congratulations.
This is the first time I've ever rolled a CMD.
Serious. Yeah, no need to roll that. And that's it for him. He's now suddenly, so you see is he uses both hands and gets a hold of Von Stad's shoulders, and you can see him sizing up, and he's probably just going to submerge him and just begin to drown him. Okay, the other Scrag sees the action, and he sees Ivandar leaping over and swinging and jumping off his buddy there, and he's all, but his laughter is like nervous. And then he's actually going to move up. And he's going to, he can't do a charge because a charge has to be a perfect straight line movement. So he is going to double move. So he's going to go boom, 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 and run all the way over to here.
Wow.
And join the fray. And he moves up there. He's got that humongous great club right there too, ready to be laying in there. It's all nice and spiked too, so that one's going to hurt when it lands. Alrighty, so that takes care of them. Brax, you are up.
Nice.
So you're in a grapple condition because you have.
I have to continue the grapple.
Yes.
So
you're going to go for that?
Yes, but I also see what's her name on the spigot, and it reminds me of that. I instantly rage.
Whoa!
So,
All right, so you're raging.
so that gives me a bonus on the CMB. So
All right, awesome.
22.
A 22 against his CMD, you success. So you maintain the grapple.
Now, I can move 3 spaces, correct?
Yeah, you move half your move since you succeeded in that.
1, 2. I'm going to stop right here at the water.
Uh-huh.
And old Sharky's going for a drink.
So
But
you
can
just,
I grab something off of him first?
ooh, like what are you thinking?
Grabbing that punch dagger of his.
Okay, so you're going to go ahead and you try to let him go. Now he's going to get a free chance to escape your
Escape.
grapple. So let's see if that happens first,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there. So yeah, so he makes a CMB against your CMD. So he rolls. Let me give it to you here, and he rolls a 12. What's your CMD? You don't roll.
27.
27. So he can't escape. He's wiggling and he's like, ah, ah. because the water is 40 feet below, and if you look down 40 feet,
It's high.
your butt puckers. So here he is dangling. Yeah, no. Okay, so you can, if you want to release him, and then what I'll probably give you is a reflex save. I'll make you have a dexterity check.
Okay.
If you roll really high, you can try to make an attempt
Okay.
at a
'Cause
slide.
He's just going away.
Yeah.
We don't need Sharky in the fray. So
Okay, so you let him go?
Yep, he's
Okay, so
dropping.
he's gone no matter what, and then you get one shot at trying to snatch a dagger. So basically, I would consider that a disarm. So let's do that instead. So roll and just add your strength to your check because you're using your bare hand.
So roll with the bonuses.
Yeah, your strength modifier when you're raging.
Okay.
So roll plus and add that.
25.
25 is good enough. You snatch it on the way down. So, but what's crazy though is he starts falling. Ah! And you see him actually start to transform. So he looks down, and his name ain't Sharky for nothing. And all of a sudden you look, and he actually turns into a full-fledged great white shark. And neatly goes down 40 feet.
Is he missing a tooth?
Nice. All right. Anything else for you, Brax?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Von Stad. Okay. Oh, you are grappled. Go ahead.
I am grappled, but I'm only grappled from the head, right?
You have the grapple condition, so on the card it kind of
Okay.
explains to you. So,
But-
babe, tell me what you're going to do, and I'll let you know
Oh,
if
you
you
got
can.
it.
Oh, I just put my hand right, anchor his hand on my head, and shove that dagger straight through his arm.
That you
right
can
through his
absolutely
wrist.
do. You can absolutely do that. So you just make a normal attack on him.
-2.
All right, -2.
So I'm 8, 6, and we hit it 25.
25 nails him, dude. You just stick that right into him.
Twist.
And he's the larger of the two also, so you sink it right into his midsection.
Oh,
That's
a crit.
It's a 19 is a crit on a dagger.
Okay, it's a threat. So now confirm it.
That's 11, 17.
You felt bones snap as you sink that into his side. Crack, 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 and he actually lets out an extra. All right, you may roll thy damage.
Is it doubled or ×2?
It's you roll it twice and add twice the modifier. So you're rolling it twice, basically, total.
So we're at 14.
All right. Good deal. You stick him hard. He screams.
stick him fast.
Anything else you want to do?
Well, that was my attack. Does he let go of me?
No, he does not. All right, and so now a little time passes, and from the water, you can see a shark fin. Comes over there, which is outside of view, and gets up and whoosh, and leaps out. And what you see now is a hybrid version of a shark. He actually has legs and hands.
Wow.
Okay, and teeth. Yeah, and then so with all that movement, he actually gets back onto the map, but he's right here. And you see a huge were shark.